All right, let's go on.
Right now, we're recording.
We're recording right now. Oh.
Yeah, we're
Welcome
here.
to the SJW podcast.
I think, no, it says we're 8 seconds in. All right, who cares?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Did it show me yeeting my screen?
I just got a memo. It said to avoid legal issues, you need to tell people that you're recording. So we are recording.
Shoot. I was planning on suing you, buddy.
So we're recording now.
We're recording for 28 seconds.
Well, welcome to week 3 of the SJW Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Jake. That's Nick. This is our guest, little Timmy. We are down and ready to Antonio Brown. That is the clown. That was a reference to the clown.
Does that happen? Was that last week that happened? Do we have to talk about that?
I think we already talked about it, right?
Antonio.
Or no, he got picked up by the Patriots, and you guys talked about that. I don't think you guys talked about.
I guess we didn't talk about him getting cut,
dropping out of the existence.
What are you gonna do? Is anyone surprised?
No.
Kind of. I didn't expect him to just get cut and then start going off.
Well, when you get 2 allegations against you immediately, like, what else are you gonna do? What are the Patriots gonna do? Keep him on the team?
That sounds like a Patriots thing to do.
No, the Patriots thing to do would be to cut him right away, which is what they did.
Yeah.
Where is Antonio Brown going to go?
Redskins.
I think he should go to the Browns.
Nowhere. He's done for the year.
Antonio Brown on the Browns.
Oh, for the year? Yeah.
Yeah, he's done for the year.
Yeah, for sure. But eventually, though, Redskins, Jets.
He retired.
Some other bum-ass team. Imagine him on the Cowboys. Man.
Imagine him on the Jets. And then they could do Bell and Brown. And then stick with me here. So Ben's hurt, right?
Yeah.
So if Mason Rudolph takes that job, the Jets could trade for Ben. We can get the killer bees back.
Oh, man.
Get the boys back. Wait, bring in Emmanuel Sanders. Bring back Emmanuel Sanders and Mike Wallace on the Jets.
Is Mike Wallace still playing?
Probably not. He might have to come out of retirement.
Emmanuel Sanders had a fat 2-point week. Mr. Wide Receiver 1, Emmanuel Sanders. He might still be a wide receiver 1, though.
20th best wide receiver in the league.
Is it 20 now?
It wasn't at 21, wasn't that the thing? He'd be at least wide receiver 21.
Whitlow said last year
he's a wide receiver 1, remember? Yeah.
Like 12 or better. He was for a while.
He's 20 right now, yeah.
He
very bad week against Green Bay Packers.
Good. So... trade alert.
We had a couple trades, right?
Was this the trade week? Is this the me and Whitlow trade week?
Oh, is this when you guys did like full team trades?
One, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that already?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we did.
I can't keep up. I think you guys did.
Yeah, we did.
All right, good. No trades?
Let us know in the chat if we missed any trades.
How do you... I don't even know how to find that.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was supposed to go and tally up our predictions. I meant to do that.
You know what you also didn't do? Remove our ads so that you get -1 if your kicker misses a PAT.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I don't even know. That's like the default. I don't know how you changed it. I'm pretty sure that's like the default setting.
I want someone to lose over it.
And then there's like a protest.
Yeah, for some reason when I'm trying to use my computer and Skype at the same time, it crashes.
That's what I was talking about. That's why I don't do that.
I'll just use my phone. Not a big deal.
Let's get into the matchup.
I was trying to look if there were any trades, and then, just decided that I didn't want to be...
Oh, I got a new idea for a second.
What's that?
A live idea. I want to do everyone's favorite ad drop of the week. Okay, you get to go through. You get to find weekly ad drops or the recent activity. So you get to pick your favorite recent activity of the week. I'll start.
Okay, from 5:41 on Wednesday.
Wednesday morning, Bowitz just added Jason Witten. You just grabbed Jason Witten.
Wait, no, I didn't grab Jason Witten. It's not me.
Centipedes. Who's the Centipedes?
Oh,
that's
TJ. TJ Jason Witten. What are you?
And he dropped Rob
I'm a very
Gronkowski.
hungry-
You know what
very
that
hungry
means?
Caterpillars.
Rob Gronkowski is on waiver
He's
wires.
coming back.
Fire tight ends.
I'm in the market. Not really, kind of.
You are kind of in the market. Your tight ends.
Yeah, he's no more.
All right, so Tim, what was your favorite ad drop of the week?
Him immediately dropping Jason Witten for Nelson Aguilar.
Okay.
You know, I like
Happened
to see
at 3:15 in the morning on Thursday. No
I like
better
to-
time.
I like
Or
to see
15.
Little B adding Eddie
Sorry.
Pinheiro and
We're on
dropping
Eastern time over there.
Mason Crosby.
Nice. Why?
Very bold statement.
Why would he do that?
He's going with the Bears kicker or the Green Bay kicker.
Crosby
Injured.
got 10. Pinheiro got 6. Eh.
He was
Whatever.
hurt. He missed in the
Doesn't matter.
field goal.
Because he got fucking smacked by my ass. Let's get into the matchups. Let's talk about it. I smacked the shit out of Little B, and I'm happy about it. We were talking, me, Bowers, we both won.
Yeah.
We were talking about how we were going to be 0-6 on the podcast.
Yeah.
Tim, you were 0-2. You got to win too.
Oh, I was scary, man.
Yep. The 1-2 boys are here. Okay,
Oh,
we're
0-3
gonna-
is hard to come back from.
0-2 boys popped off this week.
Nobody's 0-3. Everybody in the league's got a win so far.
I'd like to see.
Hella dubs. Love to see it.
Schultz, are you going to change your name every week as you win or lose, depending on how excited you are for your team?
I think so. I guess.
I kind of like.
I was just.
I like it. I like how
I
you
like Ants
predict your.
Marching.
You went from Ants Martian to 0-3 to 2-2. That was a complete turnaround.
I know.
That was a
I
180.
like you. Yeah, 'cause,
Excited.
like you get to predict your, like the game. You get to predict if you win or lose.
Yeah, and I got Presta this week, so hopefully we pull it out. Do you want to talk about me and Lil B's game?
Yeah, we'll start there.
All right. So
No.
I smacked the
Yeah.
shit out of Lil B. Dude had a
Really-
quarterback
really
which
good-
scored 40 points.
Really good
Didn't even
weeks.
matter.
Your defense and your kicker didn't even do that much. Like all your position players went off.
LaShawn McCoy, big play by me.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, not disappointing you. It's good
Nope.
to see.
He actually did disappoint me. He had a rushing touchdown at the very end of the game that like saved his day, but I would have liked a lot more from him.
Yeah,
Saquon
Kansas City's a
hurt.
tough team.
Saquon got
Kansas
hurt.
City.
Saquon's hurt with like a
Eagles
high
had a
ankle
rushing
sprain.
touchdown. I was so confused when I was watching it. He had a 1-yard rushing touchdown.
Mm.
Saquon?
No, Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, they ran it to him. Yeah, on the goal line. Kind of weird.
It worked. Marlon Mack had a big touchdown. I was pissed. Royce Freeman, my flesh. Tim, we were talking.
I hate
week.
Royce Freeman.
You hate Royce Freeman.
He was my
okay?
4th round pick last year.
That's a pretty
I
high
Complete
pick.
bust.
I don't hate Royce Freeman.
It was a good
So I
pick at the
played.
time until Philip Lindsay came around.
He had a
Philip Lindsay.
28-yard touchdown called back with a stupid holding penalty. It was bullshit. I was so pissed. I could have put up 170. All right, but I had a great week. Darren Wallard was just a stud, I guess. 20 points from a tight end.
Little B's really not looking good after this week, considering Barkley's out. I heard maybe 6 to 8 weeks potentially. And
Yeah.
then Ty is out with like a hamstring thing, right?
Yeah, Ty might not play.
Ooh, and he just lost AB. This is a classic Little B, having a really good team and then just all falling apart due to injuries.
Should we get him on the podcast like next week before his
Yeah.
team?
Before it
Except his
implodes,
bench
yeah.
went off.
Yeah, his bench did go off.
All of
Marcus
them-
Valdez Scantling caught a long touchdown like 2 minutes into the game, like before I even saw.
Josh Allen did okay.
Yeah. Dorsett caught a touchdown.
McLaurin's been pretty good. A lot
Yeah,
better than
that guy
I
was-
expected.
The guy was pretty good during that Bears game.
Like, Chris Godwin didn't do anything. Jarvis Land. Are you ever comfortable starting Jarvis Landry? Like, I guess
He's a consistent 5 to 10 points. A good wide
Yep.
receiver. He's a wide receiver 4.
I mean, if you can
David Meyer.
consistently get like 8 points or so, that I consider that for a flex in this
What
league.
about Keenan Allen? All right, Mike Evans is going to steal the spotlight later, but my boy Keenan isn't hurt yet, and he's popping off. 30.
No,
He's having a
no.
great season all around.
Both
That's
of his
craziness.
kidneys are not lacerated, so he's wide receiver 1
He
right
can
now.
actually play. It's crazy.
If anyone wants to trade their wide receiver one for Keenan Allen, hit me up. Can I get a running back for him? I should trade him for a running back.
You're not going to get a running back. I was talking to Ben Guzik about potential trade, and he's valuing Mark Ingram as a top wide running back right now. So he said he wants a Zeke or
Oh,
who else
please.
from?
I'm not.
I wasn't buying it.
Stop talking to Ben Guzik.
Yeah, Ben Guzik trades have always been horrid.
Let's talk
It's
about Ben
awful.
Guzik's team. He kicked the shit out of Joe. And Joe didn't have that bad of a week.
I mean, Guzik just had a really good week.
Yeah,
And look at his
points.
running. Like his wide receivers had terrible weeks, like a lot of them, and he still just like took Joe to school. Like Tom
Mark
had a
Ingram
solid
had
week.
3 touchdowns.
Got Ingram and Cook like combining
Yeah,
for
Ingram
55.
and Cook are not going to do that consistently. I don't think. There's just no way.
Most
I guess
likely not.
between Cook and Diggs, one of them is going to end up getting touchdowns during the game, but
Look at Guzik's
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I was talking to Guzik about his bench. It's very scrubby.
Yeah,
You really hate
His
to
highest
see it.
his highest non-quarterback on his bench scored 4 points.
you think
Yeah,
I can try to trade him for some bench players? Get one of his
Yeah.
starters to be on my bench. Think he wants D.D. Westbrook?
Maybe. I feel like so far I won that Chris Thompson trade. Chris Thompson
Yeah.
had like 9 points. Latavius Murray had 0.2.
He had 2
Big
yards.
win
Yeah.
for me. I didn't play Chris Thompson because I went bold with Royce Freeman, but we'll see. Joe didn't have that bad of a week. Great play with the New England
Not
defense.
terrible. Yeah.
Christian
Yeah, I mean
Kirk had
128 is all you
10
can really ask for.
Christian Kirk with 10 receptions. I'll take that all day with Christian Kirk. Mike Williams has been disappointing. Aaron Jones was good. McCaffrey was McCaffrey. Wentz was okay. Kelsey was okay, but he didn't catch a touchdown. He just got boned by Cook and Ingram. And Julio. Julio had a great week. Next matchup.
You can expect that from Julio though.
So Guzik and Joe are both now 2-1. Me and Lil B are 1-2. We should do this. We have to do the standings. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, before it was kind of just like everyone was like 1-1 or like 0-1 or.
Everyone's either 2-1 or 1-2 now. I think.
Yeah. I think there's 1-3-0 team.
Is Ben through?
Tim.
Ben's not through now.
Jeff.
You kicked
Yes.
the shit out of Grimmer. Absolutely.
His
Yeah,
team
you
did
know, Grimmer's
awful.
team did not look good.
And my team did
Grimmer
pretty okay, and then Mike
one
Evans.
of the worst weeks we've ever seen.
Yeah, I think I might have had an 80-point game last year, once or twice.
I had a pretty bad week 1 of this year.
Was it 76.6 points? Bad?
We'll have to go back and check.
That's pretty tough.
And he had that bad of a game
I
in
put
his
up
defense.
76.6.
That's what he did.
That's
Wow.
tied.
We
You
tied.
guys tied.
Love to see it.
Yeah,
Tim,
Josh
Mike
Jacobs, nothing. Chris Carson, yeah, Mike Evans. I was
Talk
watching
about
that
Mike
game.
Evans.
Oh man, you know, expecting nothing after weeks 1 and 2 of really not too much production. Put that game on for a little bit. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. It just didn't stop.
Honestly, Mike
I was
Evans
so
and
excited watching him play.
Lockett really carried you. to the
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
dub here.
Hollywood Brown kind of was a little bit disappointing this game, but he's playing against Kansas City, so I don't know.
Kansas
Can't really
City
expect too
not
much.
Pretty bad though.
No farm for Vance this week. I'll have to get him next week.
Yeah, and then I might be in the market for a new QB.
I was gonna ask you,
I've
what do
been-
you think about your quarterback situation?
Ugh.
I got some waiver wires put out
I
for
think you got
who
some
else
Daniel. I think you
other
got some
than the
Daniel
guy
Jones in your
that
future.
I called a god.
Tim
Yes.
is
How
going
much
to
are
may
you
be
gonna
have-
pay
major.
for him though? Because I'm gonna be honest, I put in a claim for Daniel Jones too.
We'll see how much I paid.
You might have to bid up.
How much did you pay?
I'm going all in.
Why do
I
you need
paid
another
more
quarterback,
than-
Schultz?
Because all I have is Lamar Jackson now. Oh no, I have Matt Ryan. Never mind. I'm gonna take that claim off.
Yeah, you don't need that claim at all.
I got a decent claim. I could go up though, because really, I mean, I don't see too many other wide receivers or running backs coming my way.
Let's
through
do
waivers,
a quick
so-
break in the section and go to waiver wire QBs. One of the first times we've ever done this on the segment.
Wow, we've never done waiver wire QB before.
I'm in
There's
the
so many
market for
options.
one. So
Oh my
right.
gosh, this is so plentiful. All these guys are great.
okay, shut up.
Tim.
Say that, but all these guys in good matchups are great.
Matt
Uh-huh.
Stafford, that's a easy
All
play
right.
against Kansas City.
If you don't think
Stafford
I'm gonna
against
get
Kansas
Daniel
City,
Jones, you're
that's a shootout.
crazy.
If that's a shootout, Stafford against Kansas City is a great matchup. Daniel Jones just put up 34 points in his rookie debut. Case Keenum wouldn't pick Case
Solid.
Keenum. Don't
No.
I
pick
think
up.
he's a solid play.
I considered Brissett, considered
Brissett.
Jones, didn't
Better
really
than
consider
Mitch.
Stafford.
7th in passer rating, tied for 3rd in touchdowns. Our top 10 QB retires, and we just get another one.
Famous Jameis, if he keeps on throwing to Mike Evans, that can be a 1-2 wombo combo.
James had a 25-point game last week.
Better than Kirk.
Yeah.
Kirk will
Marcus
not be my starting
Mariota.
quarterback next week.
Mariota's
I will
been consistent.
Put that out there. One of these guys on this list are going to be my quarterback over Kirk.
Andy the Red Rocket Dalton is
I'm not playing him.
12 so
I
far.
think you
Kyle
gotta
Allen
go
could be
Gardner
interesting.
Minshew. You gotta go Gardner Minshew.
I think I'd rather start Kyle Allen than Gardner
Derek
Minshew.
Carr?
What about
No.
Joe Cool? Joe Cool's a
no.
good sleeper.
No, he's not.
Joe Cool had 5 points.
I played Derek Carr a couple of weeks ago. Didn't go
Honestly,
too well for me, but
I'll give you my short list. Daniel Jones, obviously, Jacoby
Okay.
Brissett, famous Jameis, Kyle Allen.
I think you're skipping on Stafford. I feel like you're sleeping on him.
You know, I understand he's a gunner. Just something about Matt Stafford rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh, Bowitz.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
all I got.
I just live accepted your trade in that other league. We just went for
Woo!
it. We just did it.
Love to see it.
Yeah, so
Why
anyways, my team. You know, Zeke, if anyone can put up more touchdowns, that would be greatly appreciated between Zeke and Devontae Freeman. But from most of the rest of the guys, can't really complain. Marcus Robinson, I think a pretty good pickup for myself.
Back to the matchups. Were we still talking about how Grimmer just... It was funny. Grimmer did say in that chat, he's like, hey, I got Tyreek. Like, I'm not looking good this week if someone wants to trade me for him.
Like
Nobody
I was
did.
talking to Grimmer about a potential trade, but like I don't think I'm in the position to be able to take on the risk of Tyreek Hill.
I thought about it too, and then I was like, I'm 0-2.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking
can't
too. I'm
do
like,
this right now.
I'm
You
0-2.
can't. We're
Even at 1 and 2.
guys.
Even
So
at 1 and
somebody-
2.
Who does he want for him?
Somebody starting on your team for sure.
Yeah.
Does he want their current?
We don't
Wide
know
receiver?
we don't know when he's coming back though. Like
You
right?
want
Like,
Marcus Robinson for him?
and it's a mess with those other guys too now. Like you never know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Grimmer just had a piss poor week. I don't know if we need to go through anybody, but like,
Let's point out some highlights. Dallas defense wasn't bad.
yeah, Mike Thomas caught a
Mike
touchdown.
Thomas was okay. Miles Sanders had an all right week.
Chris Carson might lose the job. Josh Jacobs didn't catch a pass. Calvin Ridley caught 1 pass.
Yep.
Jared Goff was meh. Mark Andrews returned to tight end glory. And his kicker was pretty good with those 5 extra points.
Okay. I think that does it for this matchup.
Next matchup. I'm interested to see Grimmer. Does he blow up the ship early this year? Or does he stick with
looks
his
like-
guns?
I feel like
Might as well just try to trade his
Is
team.
there a ship to blow up? Is it even... Does he have anything to blow? TJ went from... we were talking shit about TJ.
Yeah, we were talking some mad trash about TJ's team. He let us know about that in the group me.
Yep, but he did. He had a great game from Kamara.
To be
32
fair,
points.
his bench was garbage. Like
He had a very lucky play with Nelson Aguilar. 19 from Nelson Aguilar. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen
he had
too often.
20.7 the week before, which is kind of weird.
That double spin move is crazy, but he also fumbled.
Yeah. Did you guys see the video of the guy who was catching those babies on Twitter and he said he was
I heard
catching
about
them
that.
like Aguilar?
No,
It was
heard
really
about it.
funny. There was a fire in Philadelphia, and there were kids in the building, and they said there were just this black guy was doing this interview, and he said he was just throwing kids out the window, and he was like, and we were catching them, unlike Nelson Aguilar, and he like stopped and paused and just shat on Nelson Aguilar. And then Aguilar was like, "We got to get this guy to a game."
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Sony Michel's kind of scary.
What's going on with Sony?
He's just not. He's not doing Sony stuff. Like look at it, 9 attempts for 11 yards and a touchdown. That's not very good.
Like that the other week too.
Are they passing more this start of this year?
Yeah, and they're running into like Burkhead and goofy guys like that.
I mean, you can't trust anyone on the Patriots other than Tom. Even Tom sometimes you can't trust. What if they have a game plan where they give the ball to LeGarrette Blount 100 million times during the game?
Edelman got hurt now too, right? Isn't
Edelman's
Edelman
hurt. Gordon got kind of hurt, but I think he's fine.
AB.
Edelman had
Gone.
a ribs thing, but I think they said he might play through it. Mari Cooper had a solid week. Kamara was a lot better than I expected without Drew Brees.
Woodlow's got James Conner now.
You know, James Conner isn't
he's
really
got
good right.
He's got David Johnson.
You know, James Conner really isn't that good right now. Not gonna
The
lie.
Steelers' situation's kind of messed up too.
Did Woodlow make his team better or worse when he made that trade with me?
Immediately I thought better.
But just look at it.
I think better though, right? Because instead of Johnson, he'd have Mack. Instead of Mahomes, he'd have Matt Ryan. I guess Matt Ryan's pretty good though too.
Lost his good tight end. He is T.J. Hawkinson now, who caught one pass for 1 yard.
Yeah,
What's he doing tight
not
end now?
good
Does he
stuff.
play Will Dissly next week?
Honestly, Will Dissly doesn't look like a terrible play.
But Will Dissly's the kind of guy that as soon as you play him, he's back to zero. Like it's like as soon as people catch on with Will Dissly, he's done.
He's like, yep, gotcha.
I mean, he can pick up Vernon Davis from the waivers. He can pick Jason Witten from the waivers. I guess it's a whole different segment,
for the
though.
waiver wire tight end. Let's segment over.
Oh, my boy, Eric Ebron.
We need to get a theme song for waiver wire tight ends. I'll work on it.
Yeah, make it a country remix.
We can't do theme songs unless I like shove my phone into the mic because I'm not doing the editing.
Get a soundboard.
That's a good idea.
It's a Bowitz thing.
Okay, so each one of you guys pick a waiver wire tight end. Just pick any of them. You can pick whatever guys standing out to you.
You know
Eric
who I
Ebron
saw?
might come back.
You know who I
to my
saw
team?
on the Sunday Night Football game that I haven't talked about yet this year?
Who?
Ricky Seals-Jones. He's now a Brown. Okay, he's in that good Browns offense, and Joku's hurt now. So
Someone
like they
has
need
him
to
on his
play
team.
Ricky Seals-Jones? Really?
He's not on the list.
No, he's really down. He's really far down there.
Projected 1.8 points, and that's what he had last week. 1.9 points.
You guys know Charles Clay is still in the league? He is on the Arizona Cardinals. I'll read off his stat line. 1, 1.1, 1.4.
That's consistency. That's what we're looking for.
I mean, Vernon Davis isn't a bad option until
All right, everyone pick your tight end because I know some people have had some unfavorable
Wait,
commentary.
Tim, did you drop Ebron?
Yeah. Yeah. He's gone.
All right. I'm going with Ebron. That's my boy.
You know, I said I might add him back over Vance McDonald because that dude kind of stinks.
I think you need both of them.
You know, maybe when I pick up Daniel Jones, I can go for the 3 quarterback combo.
I would
have
drop
Cam.
Cam.
That's my current plan is to drop Cam for just about anyone.
Ooh. I think that he should go with Jordan Atkins. The Goofy Texans tight end. He's a sleeper. He had 20 points last week. 3 catches, 73 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Did I just find someone on the waiver wire that I kind of like? I'm going to make a waiver claim. Look at that.
From tight ends?
No, not from tight ends.
Oh, I was about to say.
Tight ends suck.
Okay,
Wayne Gallman.
back to the matchups.
Can I play? Yeah, I can do that.
Dude,
I'm
Cole
making
Beasley
decisions
is
here.
on
Oh,
waivers.
Hey, stop.
That's Schultz's guy that he wants.
We want to go
Stop.
to the let's go to the
Stop. I'm
Jeff
not putting out this podcast
versus Noah
until tomorrow
Grimmer.
morning.
Here's a Jeff versus Noah Grimmer matchup.
Jeff's just taking
Jeff-
this league.
I
by
mean, Jeff
storm.
really he didn't have that great of a week this week. He just played
No.
Noah Grimmer.
Yeah.
He didn't score 100. I mean, Noah Grimmer had Prescott. Mixon was good. Cooks was good.
DJ Moore
DJ
had
Moore
that
was all right.
long touchdown
Tyler-
catch.
Turns out flexing Tyler Boyd and John Ross didn't work out this week. Stuart, look at his bench, though. His bench went off. You got Shepard went off.
Hardman.
Why
Cole
didn't he play
Hardman.
Hardman?
Burkhead went off.
He was unproven.
Why didn't he play Burkhead? This would have been this was the week to play Burkhead.
Playing both of the Cincinnati receivers against Buffalo seems kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it's true. Buffalo's kind of been going off.
Noah Grimmer just made bad lineup choices this week, and it really bit him.
And Jeff, how about Greg Olsen?
How the fuck did the Tennessee defense only get 1.7 points when they gave up? They just gave up 20. They didn't get a sack. They didn't get anything. They
No sacks.
no turnovers, no sacks. You should have played the Rams.
Honestly, yeah. If
Would've
Noah
won.
Grimmer subbed in like one of these guys, he would have won.
Yeah.
Or if, Greg Olsen didn't get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Both
Galladay
teams didn't
was
do
bad.
great.
Hopkins wasn't great. Watson had pretty good stats.
Yeah, Noah could have easily won if just some better decisions were made. But
Jeff's still sitting on Greg or
It's 3-0.
Melvin Gordon.
you 3-0.
Well, then
He's 3-0 and he's got-
Eckler goes away though. Then so it's like
Yeah.
kind of
Doesn't really matter for him. He'll just drop whatever one doesn't end up playing eventually. Or just keep the handcuff forever.
I would keep the handcuff.
So my matchup, the final
Someone
one.
else would pick him up.
Final matchup.
Did we miss any other ones or no? No, I'm pretty sure.
Bowitz. You got the dub. This
Pretty-
one was close going into Sunday
Yeah.
night. It didn't turn out close, but
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
Love that guy. My white
Cooper
boys.
Cup and Philip Lindsay. Who would have thought?
Is Philip Lindsay white?
Looking at his picture, I would go with no.
Probably not. Kind of, but not really.
Zach Ertz is
Cooper
white.
Kupp,
and you
definitely
traded for Zach Ertz. How do you feel about Zach Ertz first week?
You know, I kind of felt a little bad about trading Thielen, and he got 2 touchdowns. But when I realized one was a rushing touchdown, I didn't feel as bad. And like Ertz was all right, and like it's hard to fill up the tight end position, so I still feel like that was a pretty fair trade.
What are your thoughts on DK Metcalf?
I like DK Metcalf. I think he had a really tough matchup this week against Lattimore, but like other than that, he's got a lot of targets, and then I feel like he's in a pretty good passing offense with good old Russell. What are you guys' thoughts on
I wasn't
DK?
a fan of him going into the draft, but I guess he's playing all right. So
Yeah, honestly, the fact that DK Metcalf is starting in our fantasy league is kind of rough. But like
He's like a wide receiver 3. Look at him.
Four.
He's a flex. Flex or wide receiver 3. Look at his points: 10.9, 13.6, 7.7.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all you're asking for your flex.
He's wide receiver 37. And
what are you doing
12-man
with
team.
OJ Howard? You just holding on to OJ Howard?
I think you just hold on to him. Like he showed up last week. 8.1.
Okay, 8.1
He's
isn't
all
really
right.
showing up.
He almost had
For
another
a
touchdown.
tight end, though.
He almost had a touchdown.
Yeah, honestly, why are tight ends so trash? They're always so bad.
I think OJ Howard's gonna turn it around, and either then I start flexing 2 tight ends, or I trade him away.
I would not flex 2 tight ends.
I mean, not flex 2 tight ends, but you could flex
Well,
them in
play
like
two, yeah,
on a bye week.
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe. Well, I have Wallard. You would take Wallard straight up for OJ Howard, right? You just cruise with that.
Maybe. I don't know.
I got OJ Howard in that Yahoo league, and like he scares me every week. But like, there's nothing I can do about it.
He's scary, but he could start popping off. Like the offense is looking better.
I can't believe I just traded Kerryon Johnson for Todd Gurley.
What?
In the other league, I traded Schultz, Todd Gurley for Kerryon Johnson.
Just like straight up?
Yeah, straight up.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, they got rid of C.J. Anderson, so I figured it's a little promising. And Todd Gurley's been really annoying me, so...
I'm just hoping that Todd Gurley somehow goes back to being Todd Gurley at some point this year. Because if he does, that's a huge win.
Is he playing so bad
if he
because he's
doesn't-
injured? Or what's going on with him?
They're like,
They have they limited snap counts, too. Like, it's just annoying. I just got a couple trade proposals from Ben Kusick, if you guys want to hear them.
yeah, who's your quarterback in this Yahoo league?
Josh Allen and Goff.
Oh, I want to get rid of Lamar. I'm gonna make a trade.
Josh Allen's really goofy. I kind of like him.
Yeah, you might as well.
Here are these Guzik offers. We got Larry Fitz and Ronald Jones, Latavius Murray, Allen Robinson, and Ito Smith. No, and then the other one is Cooper Kupp, Ronald Jones, for Latavius Murray, Allen Robinson, and Ito Smith.
Why?
He just puts the fishing pole in and just tries to hook a fish. And
these are some two live declines. I do not want Latavius Murray or Ito Smith, Ben Guzik, when you're listening to this.
Ben, send your whole team for Zeke, and then maybe we'll talk.
Yeah, but solid week for me. Finally picking up a dub. I feel like my team isn't that bad.
That's what I said in this league. Like, nobody's team is that bad, but like
nobody's that good.
Devontae Adams has been screwing me. When your number one or your first round draft pick is only putting up like wide receiver 3 numbers.
Yeah. Would you take any of my 3 wide receivers for Devontae Adams?
Who are your wide receivers?
I got Keenan, Thielen, and Juju.
Keenan.
I don't like Keenan. I'm not gonna trade for Thielen after getting rid of him either. That'd just be weird.
What about Juju? How do you feel about Juju?
I don't like
after last game, I wouldn't trust Juju anymore.
I don't like the Steelers.
Juju had a.
He had like a long touch. He had like a long touchdown, and he was.
That's what Juju does.
Yeah, but usually has more
like
than
the rest
receptions.
of his team.
Usually has more than 3 receptions.
I don't know. I don't trust that quarterback.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph and Big Ben's out for the whole year. So
hey, if anyone's listening, I need a running back. I got 3 receivers. I'll do it straight up. I'll make some weird. What do you mean? No one wants my 3 good receivers.
Everyone wants like these running backs are so thin.
Devontae Freeman.
I got James White.
James White didn't play because of like his kid was being born or something.
Y'all sleeping on Royce Freeman. This is the year of Royce Freeman.
Oh, this is the year Philip Lindsay popped up with 27. Want me this week?
Not again.
Yeah.
I'm willing to sell on Philip Lindsay if anyone's interested. I'm gonna maybe counter a Ben Guzik offer.
I want your top 2 teams and your bottom 2 teams. I want you to look at it. I want you to think about it. I want your top 2. I want your bottom 2.
I can tell you my bottom 1 right now. It's Nick Drimmer, unfortunately. Poor guy. Just looking at that for a second, you realize you got Chris Carson, who can't do shit. Josh Jacobs, who really Oakland's just kind of a mess. In general, I don't know if I really don't like starting good players on bad teams. Because they'll just have those weeks where they can't do anything. That's my problem with Mike Evans. Bucks aren't that good. Anyways, continuing.
So you
on
need
here.
a bottom. You need a second. So you need your number 11 team.
Yeah, this is just a lot to go through right now. Let's see. Schultz, your team is pretty darn good, which I kind of hate saying because it started off pretty trash. I really, you got Shady, who if he keeps it up, he'll be good.
I asked.
Mac,
I know
Keenan
who
Allen,
my other
Thielen,
was.
like your team is full of pretty good players. Royce
It was that trade I
Freeman's
made
pretty
with
meh.
Whitlow. I got a good amount of value. And then there was the flip. It was the Ertz to Thielen immediately. I was like, I'm not flexing 2 tight ends.
Let's see here.
I was thinking Little B. Little B.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because
just
because of injuries, like his was one of the top 2 teams I think last week before AB got let go, and then now he's one of the bottom 2 teams.
See the Wacky Weevils?
He got screwed by injuries again.
Yeah,
he always
you know
gets
what?
screwed by injuries.
Well, yeah,
Like-
looking at his team now, I'm
Like
seeing
Duke
it.
Johnson, Duke
Barkley's
Johnson's
gone.
bad. Like he lost the job to Carlos Hyde.
Dude, this happens to the Little B every year.
Like
You know, I'm really also not a fan of Antonio's team.
Let's take a look.
I'm never a fan of Presta's teams, but he's always hinting at the ends.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, obviously
Aaron Rodgers
very
has been
good.
pretty bad,
Le'Veon
though.
Bell, Kerryon Johnson,
Aaron Rodgers. is
Edelman,
20,
Woods.
21.
It's just a
Edelman
bunch
gonna
of people.
play?
Bunch of people that I don't know if I trust.
Do you want?
Oh,
do you
I
want me
can
to? I'm gonna read off Aaron Rodgers.
Presta at Bell's on bye. Nice.
These are Aaron Rodgers numbers: 12.9, 14.4, 13.3.
Consistency.
He's QB.
He's looking like Kirk
he's
Cousins.
QB 21.
Yeah, I mean, what's going wrong with him? He's just not getting very many
I think
yards or
Matt
touchdowns.
LaFleur is kind of a not that great of an
Aaron
offense.
Jones scored 2 touchdowns last week, so if you expect that to continue, then
He's
I guess-
had rough matchups too. I guess he played the Bears
Yeah,
and Minnesota.
Devontae
and
Adams hasn't been good. Like the
Minnesota's
Packers,
pretty good
are
defense.
whack, but they're aren't they 3-0?
Well, the Packers' defense is really good now.
Good. I'm all about that. Gerber can't even be mad that his team sucks because the Packers look like a Super Bowl team.
And I got to go with the second other best team.
Who was the first?
I think you are up there. Who's Elvin and the Centipedes?
Oh man.
TJ. Oh God.
I don't think it's not his team.
Okay.
I'm just.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
with Joey. I'm gonna go with Joey Jansky.
Joey Jansky's got a good team this year.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. McCaffrey, Jones, those are too good.
He's got some whack.
I don't know about
receivers.
Mike Williams,
He's
Christian
got some
Kirk.
whack depth though. Like he is starting Adrian Peterson like week in, week out. Curtis Samuel's starting. Christian Kirk starting.
I really don't like Ben's team.
I feel like I've got a sleeper team. I've got Antonio. I get Golden Tate coming back in another week.
No,
You
I'm
got
not a
some
big fan
decent
of my
depth.
team either. I'm not a fan of any team in this league, man. It's tough. I don't like my tight end.
Hey, Whitlow is indeed starting Will Dissly next week.
Yes.
He's chasing the
Yikes.
point. I'm making bold claim now. It's not even bold. Will Dissly under 4 points next week. Book it.
That's guaranteed. Will Dissly, what team is he on?
The Seahawks.
Yeah, he ain't scoring anything.
No way. This podcast is so fun now because these teams are so bad. Like it's early and all the teams suck, and we're like, who knows who's good? Who knows?
Well, there's a bunch of injuries coming up too now. It's just making everyone
Yeah,
worse.
this
And then
is
you got
when the injuries
then
come
you
in.
got bye weeks. You got bye weeks coming up.
No, I haven't
Is it
even
too
thought
much?
about bye weeks.
Do we have to break it? Do we have to get rid of a flex?
No.
Oh,
We
I
need to
wonder
add-
who brought
need to
that.
add a- we
Hey,
need to
add
add
a
a
third
flex. We need to
That's
add
what
a
we
flex
voted
and
on.
add a bench spot.
I think getting rid of a flex and keeping our bench situation would
We need
probably
to-
be
we
the
need to
best for
add
the
a
league.
flex and add 2 bench spots.
What if you
But,
had to play
you know.
2 defenses too?
2 defenses, 2
3
kickers,
quarterbacks.
3 tight ends,
Yep.
and
5 wide receivers.
at
Let's
least
just
2
play everyone in the league. That'd be interesting. Right? No waiver.
We should
All right, I gotta
Just
do it. I got
stick
a
with
new
your
idea
guns.
Okay, we could do we can make our league like $20 next year, and then we can do a separate second $5 league where you pick a bunch of positions, and then I lock your team after the draft. So you just pick your draft team, and then you just ride them. You just see what happens.
Isn't
Yeah,
that, don't
okay,
they have
and
like
then
a
you
best
can-
ball? Do you see the best ball like option or something?
Yeah, that takes your like bench points.
Yeah.
It's just like you have a team, and then you see how they do all year. I'm part of that.
Is there one that'll like pick your best players?
I think that might be best ball.
So like even you just have a team and then your
Yeah, I
best
think it takes
quarterback.
the
will-
best quarterback, yeah.
That'd be interesting. With a bunch of players on your team.
Yeah. I'd like to do like an auction draft.
Let's talk
I don't know about that.
about
That'd
the
be tough.
matchups next week. All right, so we're gonna make predictions. Here's the deal. Next week, I'm coming back with you. I'm gonna give you 3 weeks worth of picks from me and Bowitz and the
I feel like
guests.
my picks have been really bad, honestly. We'll find out though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tally them up. So we got a 1 and 2 battle. Oh, let's do the standings before we do this. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the standings. We have holy shit. Wow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 1 and 2 teams. Nick Grimmer way at the bottom there.
Now we're just trashing on Grimmer's team. I mean, we were trashing on TJ's team, so maybe Grimmer will have a big week, but
Carson might lose the job. He might lose his running back. I don't know. Do you buy Chris Carson? I might buy Chris Carson. Maybe I'll. If I offer him
Bills
James
goes a
White,
full 180.
Chris
You,
Carson,
there's no
you
way
think
you
he'll
take Chris. I don't think you'd want to take James White or Chris Carson.
Carson might lose the job.
If Carson
He's-
loses the job, might not
He
be a bad
wouldn't, he
trade.
wouldn't completely lose the job, though, I don't think.
I'm gonna offer it. We're gonna see what happens.
Oh my. All right, standings.
So Jeff's killing it. Not really.
Points
Really
to points against. He just hasn't been scored very much against, and he's just taking the wins as they come.
Yep. Points. Oh wow.
Ben
Am I-
Guzik as normal,
Am I 3?
scoring a bunch of
Am I 2?
points.
I'm number 2. Wow. Yeah, Ben Guzik, the big
Ben
point
Ben
guy.
does this every year. Somehow he still doesn't do too well in the league, but he scores the most points.
Joe's looking good. I would say Joe's a playoff team.
Yeah.
Yep.
EJ's
Big
looking
turnaround.
okay. Widlow, I don't like his team. I'm gonna be honest. I think my trade kind of killed him.
But he
I don't
got.
think David Johnson's that good. I mean, he's probably better than Marlon Mack, but like maybe. Like I honestly at
A
this point I'd
little,
rather
probably
have.
only by like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would rather have Marlon Mack. We're like committed to running the ball.
I mean, looking through his team though, if David Johnson ever starts picking it up, I don't know. 'Cause then you got Josh Gordon, who's always a maybe. Yeah, I got nothing. Marvin Jones.
Noah
He's
Grimmer's
playing
got a
alright.
good team, I think, and he's just making bad lineup decisions, and he's got to play Todd Gurley every week, and Mixon, and they both kind of suck. He's playing Sterling Shepard. He's not playing either of the Bengals wide receivers. He went from playing both of them to playing neither of them.
It's a good switch.
Why don't you
I feel like
hedge?
you played Tyler Boyd. He's pretty safe usually.
Yeah. And not Sterling Shepard. Honestly, I would get DJ Moore the fuck out of there. DJ Moore without Cam.
They were better without Cam, though.
Yeah, but
That is
DJ
true.
Moore only got one catch. Like I know it went for 52 and a touchdown, but he caught one pass.
Let's go with our predictions.
Yeah. First matchup, someone pick it.
Joe versus Tim.
Oh, rivalry week.
Oh,
Here we
this
go.
is Robert.
Big Tim versus Little Tim.
Honestly, I hate going against myself, but I think I might have to go. I think Joe might beat me out this week, unless if one of my players has another really big week.
Tim, you got he's got McCaffrey.
I feel like New
Yeah,
Orleans
just
is
matchup,
really rough.
matchup to
Are
matchup.
you going to play Kirk Cousins? Is Kirk
No.
Cousins going to? No.
No,
You'll play
no.
anyone.
Kirk Cousins is gone. I'm gonna play one of those waiver wire quarterbacks.
How
over
about
him.
Vance? Is Vance sticking
I
it
think
out?
Vance will be sticking. I know he had a bad game. I don't know. There's no one else on waivers that I think I'd want over him right now.
What
He's
about
still tight
Rob
end 12.
What about Rob Gronkowski?
I'm not playing. I'm not picking up Rob. I might consider.
I'll trade you OJ Howard if you want some more Bucks players.
For who?
I
Who
don't
would you
know.
want?
Let's take a look.
Some bum off my bench.
So Tim, you're not really riding high on Marquise Brown at this point. Like, what do you feel? He's just like your second flex all year. Like, you just keep him there, just Bulls second flex.
You know, if he has another bad game, I might take him out again.
I'll trade
honestly,
you OJ Howard for him.
Probably not.
Well,
I'm liking Demarcus Robinson right now. I'm liking Damian Williams sometimes too. Like, my bench is not that bad. I know I was complaining about my bench, but it's really not terrible compared to some of the other benches in here.
Mohamed Sanu's never a guy you want to start, but he's
not Mohamed
bad.
Sanu's probably never going to start.
Mohamed
but he's been
Sanu's
playing
always
all right.
on your team though. Like, you always have Mohamed Sanu.
It's true.
D.D.
another
Westbrook
10-point
is
game.
kind of a mess.
Yeah.
D.D. Westbrook and Robbie Anderson are both kind of a mess.
D.D. Westbrook went from being the probable number 1 to being the number 3, and it happened very quickly.
Yeah, that Chark guy kind of just went off.
DJ Chark.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to give this one to Jansky, though, just because his team's pretty good.
I'm going to take Joe Jansky, and it's got nothing to do with you, Tim. It's all Joe Jansky.
This is all Joe Jansky. He's going to...
Yeah, I think he just has the better team. I need to have one of my stars just pop off, and then
if Joe figures
everyone
out
else
his
to do okay.
like wide receiver flex situation, like if Mike Williams starts playing well, and if he can like maybe make a deal to get another solid...
You know, Joe, I've got some wide receivers, but I don't really know. I don't really see that I could make a trade with Joe. I mean, I think he should play John. Why doesn't he just play John Brown? I'd rather play John Brown than
Curtis
Samuel.
I agree.
Maybe even over Mike Williams.
Joe, Guzik, and Widlow.
I mean, I think you got to go with Guzik, right?
Doesn't have a kicker in.
Yeah, he'll figure that one out. It's a non-problem.
I'm actually going to go with Widlow, considering Delvin Cook is playing against Chicago. I think he'll probably only get like 10 points.
That's true. Starting someone. Well, he has 2, right? Doesn't he have?
And then he's got Allen Robinson against Minnesota, which is
he's not going to start Stephon Diggs.
Widlow has
Odell
against the Ravens, Josh Gordon against the Bills, James Conner against the Bengals.
I don't like the Bengals' defense isn't very good.
I think it's better than you think it is. Then I think Tennessee's a tough matchup for Julio, kind of.
Tennessee's a tougher matchup for running backs.
I'm gonna take Widlow.
I'm also taking Widlow.
I think I'm gonna take Ben.
This is probably this. These guys are both 2-1, right? This is a big week for. We gotta see who comes out of that.
Yeah.
Vow, you get a bye this week. Oh no, that's Jeff. Never mind.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna win that game.
Rumors team, so.
All right, next game.
He's just Groomer's just got no one that is like projected to outscore the like Jeff's team. He's got like absolutely no. He's like maybe has a better tight end. Maybe he's got a better flex.
I don't even know about that. Maybe Maybe his kicker might be a little better.
Calvin Ridley might be really good. Who knows? Josh Jacobs, I guess, could run all over the Colts, but like,
I mean, Miles Sanders is better than Cohen, I think.
yeah, I would
Especially
take
against
that's what I
Minnesota.
said. Like that one flex is better, and I'd rather have Carson than Fournette still. I think.
Really?
No, you're right. But Carson has a better matchup against the Cardinals than
I
Fournette.
mean, I think Ridley over Galladay, maybe.
Yeah. Well, no, he's coming off a one catch game.
Yeah, but that was just a bad matchup. One time.
The Colts are a bad match.
Yeah, Colts have a pretty good defense. I mean, he had 14.4 against Minnesota, 20.5 against Philly. What did Galladay do? They had pretty similar weeks. Galladay went 12.2, 21.7, and 2.7.
I want to pick
Playing
Grimmer.
very much the same.
Like, I really want to pick Grimmer. Like, I'm looking at Grimmer's team, and I'm like, Grimmer could use this win, but I'm going to pick Jeff.
I'm also going with Jeff.
Going with Jeff.
All right, next matchup. Sorry. Can we shit on Grimmer's team, like,
Weekly?
20% more before the podcast ends? Can we make that the last segment? It's like we just go through every one of Grimmer's players and talk about why they're trash.
We could.
I noticed we got TJ now in this matchup. We haven't shit on TJ at all this week.
I honestly don't mind his team.
No,
I mean, Aguilar's hit or miss. Sony Michel's hit or miss. A lot of his players are hit or miss. But like when they all hit like last week,
I'm gonna go with.
it works pretty
I'm
well.
gonna go with
It's
the
not really
bold
that
call. I'm gonna say
Little B win.
Little B wins this game.
Who's Little B gonna play at our running?
I like
I
Russell
don't think
Wilson
Little B's
against.
gonna win.
I like
B-
Russell Wilson
Little
against.
B has to play Duke Johnson. That's his only other running back.
Maybe you might be right. I bet he puts out a big claim for Gallman. I think I'm actually gonna go with TJ because Little B doesn't have Barkley anymore.
I'm gonna take TJ as well.
Yeah, I'm going with TJ.
TJ, yep.
Last matchup. Bowitz, you're playing Noah Grimmer.
Wait, did we go over you versus Preston?
Nope.
Oh shit. Alright. Second to last matchup. Noah, you're playing Bowitz. I'm taking Noah Grimmer on this one. I like his
I'm taking Bowitz.
Also think I'm taking Bowitz.
Hopefully Devontae
I'm still not super high on DK Metcalf.
He's my flex too, though. I mean, I've been thinking about switching him out for Jamal Williams.
Mm.
I'm taking
Maybe.
Noah Grimmer. I'm thinking this is a big week for Noah Grimmer. He's got the Rams going to the Bucks. There's going to be points in that game. I think Dak can kind of get. Dak's just going to put up points in that Sunday nighter against Teddy. Dak versus Teddy. What a game.
Tim,
He needs. He
Probably
probably
Shepard
find a
could
way
probably
to play
do well.
Tyler
Nicole
Boyd.
Hardman.
He should play Rex Burke. Well, no, he shouldn't play Rex Burkhead.
Yeah,
He should
all
probably
of,
get
his,
rid of Sling Shepard and play Tyler Boyd.
all of his players don't really have bad matchups for the
He's
most
got
part.
good depth. He's got like depth than most of the teams in the league. Bowitz, you have 2 empty spots.
well, I got rid of my. What did I get rid of? Oh,
Jason Witten.
who did I drop?
Last matchup. Oh, do we all?
I dropped Darwin Thompson after his.
Yeah, you keep doing the running back handcuff shuffle.
Yeah, it's not paying off.
And
yet.
I'm pretty sure Little B's copying me because I was doing the running back handcuff shuffle in this league, and like Little B was doing the same thing I was doing in Yahoo. Like he was just stealing my moves. I see you. I noticed. And I'm gonna absolutely butt fuck Presta here. He doesn't have Le'Veon Bell, his number 1 pick.
Yeah,
he's
like
in
I
trouble.
said,
He's
I like
flexing.
Schultz's team.
He's flexing Peyton Barber.
Is Edelman gonna play?
Sammy Watkins, another hit or miss.
Is Hooper gonna score 2 touchdowns again?
Probably not.
Tim, guess what wide receiver Sammy Watkins is right now?
6.
Is he up there? 10?
3.
3? Didn't you have a pretty bad... Oh, was it all because of that first week where you, like, went off?
Well,
Is
he had like
Mike Evans
8 point
number 2
weeks.
now?
Probably close to it.
How was he? Oh, he had a 42 point week 1. Yep. And then 2 pretty meh weeks after that. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. It's kind of hard to say anything about any of Kansas City's wide receivers because it's kind of like a New England situation where any given week, any of them could go off. But also any of them can do nothing.
What do you guys think about this Preston me matchup?
I think you're gonna win.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's got Greg the leg though.
Is the kicker going to really be the
Maybe.
difference maker?
Maybe.
If he doesn't miss any extra
I
points?
like Royce Freeman more than I like Peyton Barber. I'd rather have Watkins than Juju, I think, but
I don't like Royce Freeman, but that's just because of my
I like
past
my wide
grievances with him.
receivers more than his. I like my running backs slightly more than his. I'd rather have Carry on than Marlon Mack, but I'd rather have James White than Carlos Hyde. And then I think my quarterback's better. I think I have to take me.
Has to. No other option.
Has to. No, zero other options.
We just got to start marching. We need Jeff to lose a game.
Yes.
We need Jeff to lose a game, and we need.
I feel like it's
We
way
need
too
to do-
early to need
We need
anything.
a whole flip flop of the table right now. The 1 and 2 boys need to somehow get on top.
If Grimmer could take out Jeff, put Jeff to 3-1, that'd be huge for Grimmer.
I don't think it's gonna happen though.
But it's
No.
I could say that would be a game-changing, a season-changing matchup if he could pull that off.
I don't know if season changing. That's kind of a lot riding on one week 4 matchup. But it would be pretty big.
That's our podcast. Bye.
See.